So this is part 2 of chapter 4 entitled Conducting Active Reconnaissance. Enumeration is the process of using various techniques that query a device or service for information about its configuration and resources. It is a common step in active reconnaissance and crucial to penetration testing. Once you have connected to a host, you can interrogate it for details that will reveal additional attack vectors. Outcome of enumeration can often be used to directly exploit the system and penetrate deeper into the network. Often, enumeration can be done remotely. Although some enumeration can be done without a credential, it is usually much more successful if you can first log in. In many cases, the credential can be that of an average user and need not be privileged. I have here a list of the common information revealed during enumeration. There is that activity in the Cengage about enumeration, and so there are tools to be explored in the Cengage laboratory activity, and there are a couple of details that can be obtained or gathered using those tools. Uh, you were to play around in the Cengage virtual lab activity. Understanding the topology of an infrastructure or layout of an infrastructure, it somehow helps the penetration tester design their scanning and attack process. So having a topological map, it can provide information about what systems and devices are likely to be accessible, and thus it helps making decision about it helps decisions on the penetration tester to decide what will be the next target, okay, how to pivot to a different target, and be able to also consider bypass security controls. So on that note, again, topological map is very helpful, and there are tools that can visualize the topological map of a network infrastructure. We've explored one of these tools like Nmap, right? There's that tab in the Nmap that presents the topological infrastructure of the target device. In relation to network services, we've had an activity with Harvester last time, if you remember. It can gather valid email addresses. These are very helpful, now gathering this information. Enumerating email addresses are very helpful prior to a phishing campaign or other penetration testing activity. So, and again, Harvester is a program designed to gather emails, actually not only emails, but also employee names, subdomains, and host informations. There's also another tool that can do this, and that is the Metasploit. One of the easiest thing you can do to enumerate information is to perform banner grabbing. This involves attempting to open a session with the service and getting the service to identify itself. You can use Telnet, Nmap, and Netcat, and other tools to grab banners from services such as FTP, SSH, HTTP, SMTP, POP3, and more. Acquiring these banners can help you focus your attacks on specific services. So below, here in the slide are some examples you can use to banner grab. And after issuing this command, the service will either respond with information about itself or wait for more input from you. I have here a screenshot of banner grabbing using Nmap. So Nmap has this feature of uh, banner grabbing. The example here in the output, be able to identify, okay, that it detected that in this target device 192.168.74.20 that FTP is open, and it identified this specific information of FTP, the specific FTP app that it has, the VSFTPD 2.0.8. Okay. Another is it has an open SSH to Debian 8 Ubuntu, so as with Telnet under Linux, so as with SMTP, the version is postfix, and then its HTTP is Apache. Okay, which is it indicates that it's open and the server is using Linux, specifically Ubuntu. Okay, so that's the beauty of banner grabbing. It can give us much detailed information in our target device. When enumerating Windows hosts, there are a number of tools you can use. Some of the more popular ones are the ones listed here. Okay, um, so there, the example, Uh, for Windows hosts, you may use built-in commands or nmap, rp client, or metasploit. For command lines, we have this, and some of these commands we have explored already. And then list of commands under PowerShells are the ones listed here on the right side. Okay. I have here a screenshot of some of the commands for Windows host enumeration. Some of these commands are being explored in your virtual lab activity in the Cengage material. As with Windows, there are many tools and local Linux commands that you can use to enumerate information. For example, once you compromise a Linux machine in Metasploit, you can use the post Linux underscore system module to get information about the system. Like in here in the screenshot, what the command being used is the RPC client. Right?